History is not neutral, it remembers power selectively. In the long line of kings who ruled Ile-Ife, the spiritual source of the Yoruba people, there is one name history rarely pauses to explain: Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá. She was not a queen beside a king, she was not a regent waiting to step aside. She was the Ooni of Ife, and she remains the first and only woman to ever wear that crown. Around the year 1100 CE, Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá was crowned spiritual leader and chief custodian of the source of the Yoruba race. She was a descendant of Otata from the Owode compound of Okerewe, a royal lineage deeply rooted in Ile-Ife. After the demise of Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá ascended the throne, not as a symbol, not as an exception, but as a ruler in her own right. The Ooni was more than a king. He was spiritual anchor of the Yoruba world, guardian of sacred rituals, tradition, and legitimacy. For a woman to hold that position was extraordinary, and yet history records no chaos, no rebellion, no crisis of authority. She ruled, and her rule was accepted. Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá was not a figurehead, she governed. According to oral history, she was a brave and disciplined ruler who did not tolerate laziness among her people. Under her reign, Ile-Ife developed structure, order, and intentional public spaces. She ordered the paving of streets, open spaces, shrines, temples, and important buildings. The innovation became known as potshed pavements. Oral tradition tells us that Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá did not want her feet smeared with mud while visiting shrines and sacred places. But this was more than comfort. She ordered the construction of carefully laid routes made from broken pottery, early walkways that improved movement, reduced erosion, and preserved ritual cleanliness. Even today, remnants of these potshed pavements can still be found around shrines and sacred sites in Ile-Ife. By modern standards, these were early interlocking walkways, functional, intentional, enduring. Her reign quietly disproved the belief that women could not govern successfully. She ruled effectively. She built infrastructure. She preserved spiritual order. She maintained authority. And because she succeeded so clearly, something changed after her reign. After Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá, no woman ever ruled as Ooni again. The throne became permanently male. History rarely explains these shifts openly, but the pattern is familiar. When a woman rules successfully, the rules often change afterward, not because she failed, but because she proved what was possible. Ooni Lúwo Gbàgìdá is not remembered as cruel. She's not remembered as controversial. She's simply not remembered enough. Often reduced to a name in the royal list. A brief mention, a quiet exception. Yet her existence alone challenges everything we assume about gender and power in Yoruba history. She did not break tradition, she embodied it. And then history quietly narrowed the door behind her. If you want more stories of powerful African women history tried to erase, like, subscribe, and share. History is not neutral. This is our story, remembered truthfully.